I got her June 24th of 2022. ETAA was contacted by a lady that had a litter of puppies and the mom. But one of the puppies was regurgitating her food. She took her to the vet, and the vet suspected she had megaesophagus, which is a condition where their esophagus, it expands and nothing like goes down. I posted about her on my Facebook page and Instagram, and one of the rescue friends was like, make sure you get an x-ray and check and make sure it's not a surgical fix, because there's another condition called persistent right aortic arch. That is when there's a vascular anomaly, so it's kind of like a vice on the esophagus so that the dog can't swallow kibble. Started making her little meatballs of wet food, and then, giving her one sitting upright. I bought a front-facing dog backpack, and I would stick her in that so that she was always, up against my chest and sitting upright, and then I'd feed her little meatballs, and it'd work for a couple days, and then she'd throw it back up. So we finally got her x-rays, and she did have the vascular anomaly, which was good news because it's reversible. So we got her in with a surgical consult. They wanted her to gain some weight before they did the surgery. I started feeding her kind of a mush, wet food and water mixed together. Fed her sitting up and held her upright for a little bit. Made sure she burped, because if I knew if she burped that there was nothing there, she got all the gas out and then she wouldn't regurgitate. So August 3rd of 2022, she had her PRAA surgery, and they basically went in through the thoracic cavity right there and nipped that anomaly. I still fed her up in her backpack for a while until she kind of got too big for it, and I started feeding her while she was sitting on the ground. She was looking up at me, and I was feeding her, and that was working. And then I transitioned her to an elevated puzzle bowl, and she was keeping that down. She was growing and growing and growing this whole time, which was awesome. She was just a goofball. She barked at everybody. I joked with everybody that always asked me about her. She was a menace to society. If one of my dogs had something and she wanted it, she would sit in their face and bark at them relentlessly until they gave it up. So once she was, on the up and up, I posted her for adoption and had some trials and errors with how much to explain. So I kept kind of fine-tuning her bio and sending more pictures in and talking to the adoption coordinator. And finally, she was adopted after Thanksgiving. She's so loved, and they changed her name to Winnie. She's a total goober, living her happiest life.